And welcome back everybody to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. This is Mario Man 2100 and we're back again with another first campaign impressions video in Birth by Sleep. So one thing that I did finish was Terra's story. That last battle was kind of fucked a little bit. But we have finished all of Terra's story, which is good. I haven't done any extra stuff. I played 11 hours of the game. I managed to beat the final boss in Terra's story, but I actually had to level grind, and I have 3 of the Xehanort reports, and the story actually was kind of good. Like, I've already seen that story all the way through, but I think we have to, so I got a star on it, so that means that I've beaten the game, so I think we have to go with a new game. And yes, it just tells me I can skip the introduction, which is good, because I just want to get straight into Ventus. One thing I'm going to do is that with Aqua, I'm thinking of doing a impression review rather than a first impressions, like first campaign impressions video, because I've technically already started playing Aqua. Not in this version, in the original version of the game. So, yeah. So it gives me that little complete symbol right underneath Terra's face, which is great. But we're going into Ventus. Aqua will be done in an impression review because I'm technically done it before, but it's been a couple of years since I started playing Birth by Sleep. That I've kind of forgotten the start of the game in terms of Aqua's story. But yeah, rather than a first campaign impressions video, which I was like, oh yeah, I've technically kind of played this before, I just rather an impression review so I can at least go for like maybe the first hour or so, and then, worry about other stuff. But we'll do Ventus today. So Ventus is actually the only Keyblade Master, or it should say Keyblade Wielder, because he's not technically a Keyblade Master. Keyblade Wielder that actually holds the Keyblade backwards. Uses it as like a backhand type thing, which is really cool. I thought that was really cool in terms of his character design, because no other Keyblade wielder in the series that we know of so far actually holds the Keyblade like that. Then we have Mark Hamill again as Master Ericus.
Today he will be examined for the mark of mastery. Not one, but 2 of the Keyblade's chosen stand here as candidates. But this is neither a competition nor a battle for supremacy.
So we kind of skipped a few cutscenes all the way through, like I mean where this starts up.
But I am sure our guest, Master Xehanort, did not travel all this way to see our youngest prospects in years fall short of the mark. I trust you are ready.
Yes.
Yeah, it jumps right into the exam, which is kind of cool. I'm guessing, from memory, I think Aquas might do that too. We have Jesse McCartney as Ventus, but he also voices Roxas as well in the series.
No way! I've been looking forward to this. Seeing you 2 become masters. I'm not gonna miss it now.
He can take care of himself. He's been out there training just as hard as us.
Yeah.
Stay sharp, Zach.
Oh, Aqua trying to be the mother type character in this. That's nice. But yeah, I think like Ventus is a little bit like Sora in terms of stats. That he's kind of good with magic and kind of good with swings, but he's not really proficient in a lot of stats. He's got the dodge roll. Oh, that was a good finisher. I've never played as Ventus, so I didn't get full, but I got pretty close. But yeah, Flame Salvo, I think it's actually something that we can actually activate in Dream Drop Distance, I believe, as well. It is such a good finisher. I'm liking Ventus already. So it's good to see that, like, Arrow, in a way, you know, I like that Arrow was a defensive spell in Kingdom Hearts 1, but I love that it returned in Birth by Sleep, and I don't know why. Yeah, I already know this. Why is this? Okay, obviously, since I'm starting a new story, it's acting as if, it's like, oh yeah, here's your refresher for command styles and stuff.
That was unexpected. But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying of circumstances. It was an excellent test, one I chose to let unfold.
Yeah, Ericus, no. You didn't technically do that.
Now,
like,
Terra and
Master Xehanort kind of influenced it a little bit.
Remember, there are no winners, only truths. For when equal powers clash, their nature.
Unfortunately, I didn't get the background theme picture for just beating Terra's story, which is why I'm doing this on the PS3 again. Otherwise, I would have done this on the PS4 because it looks a little bit better. I think the intro is actually fixed in that version as well. Like, instead of Aqua having like greyish hair in the PS3 version, which was an oversight in the intro, I think it's actually like dark blue. In that intro, which is in the PS4 version, which is good. They fixed that, which is great.
And reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably.
Did Master Xehanort kind of influence this as well?
Aqua has shown the mark of mastery.
So that Terra could be a scapegoat for
you failed to keep the darkness within you
Master Xehanort and that sort of thing. I don't know.
But there is always next time.
Kind of spoilers for the story there in Terra's story.
Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
I don't know why I did a full step.
Terra, I'm sorry.
The darkness. Where did it come from?
And it kind of phases to Master Xehanort. It's like, yeah, this guy did it.
What do you make of Ventus?
He ain't gonna cut it. Somebody's gotta break that loser in.
Not here, you won't. I have to keep up appearances.
I know that. He just needs a little incentive to leave home.
Sorry. But I need some time alone.
Lip flap kind of is a little bit off-putting, and I mean it would probably a little bit more in the PS4 version, but at the time of this recording, we're not that far away from Kingdom Hearts 3's release, which is fucking surprising because it's like it's been a long time coming. Like, it's been 5 and a bit years.
Better hurry, Ventus.
Huh? Who are you?
Or you'll never see Terra again.
What? Get real. I can see Terra anytime I want.
Wait, what?
Like right now?
There's the Kingdom Hearts. There's the Kingdom Hearts Ultimania. There's Kingdom Hearts story there, which is in the future.
Whoever you are,
and then you've got Birth by Sleep also there. Is this like?
Me and him will always be a team. You trying to pick a fight or what?
Oh, grow up. Is that what you call friendship? You'll never know the truth unless you go out and look for it yourself. Come on, what could you possibly know when you're stuck here looking at nothing but what's in a tiny world.
Tiny world, where have we heard that before? Well, we won't hear that until the future, actually. And then we have Ventus's theme, which... Oh, so good. It's so sad, but it's so good. That's what like half the tracks in this game is that they're sad tracks, but goddamn, they're so powerful. Like Yoko Shimomura and her team that worked and composed the music, and because I don't think it was all Yoko, but Yoko was definitely one of the main composers of the soundtrack. Like a lot of the tracks in Birth by Sleep and literally the whole series are so powerful. But yeah, like going back to those textbooks, is that like the Book of Prophecies type thing from some of the other games and stuff like that? And nearly tripped over his own feet.
It's okay.
I love the Keyblade armor, and I hope that Sora, Riku, and Kairi, and all the Keyblade wielders in Kingdom Hearts 3, or at least the main trio, get their own armor sets, because that'd be awesome. Like Aqua, Terra, Ven getting their own, like having their own Keyblade armors and Keyblade gliders. I hope Sora, Riku, and Kairi get their own. Like, I mean, we know that Terra, Aqua, and Ventus are going to come back in Kingdom Hearts 3. We know that. We've known that from the trailers. We knew that from the story. If we've been playing the series, we did that was going to be obvious. I love that back throw. And I think that like Ventus's Keyblade glider is so cool. It's really, really, really well designed. I mean, I like Terra's because I mean it's actually used in the boss fight in the Lingering Well, which I think is great that it does that. Yeah, so D-Links. Yeah, we know about that. I didn't really use D-Links much in my playthrough. When it comes to Terra's playthrough, maybe I might try it more with these next two playthroughs to see how we go. So yeah, and also the command board is something that I didn't really dive into as well. I know that's like a Monopoly type thing, like a board game type thing, but we can open the menu. We just got an item. So our Keyblade is Wayward Wind, and we have the Wayfinder from the intro. Yeah, so yeah, so this story so if we find out from the portal that we see because this will be an Aqua story, this kind of spoils it a little bit. Master Ericus gets word that the Unversed, because when Terra and Aqua come back, they were just talking to Master Xehanort and Master Yensid, talking about the Unversed. So Master Xehanort knows about it, which of course he does. So yeah, so that letter is basically describing a scuffle between Ericus and Xehanort, which hopefully Kingdom Hearts 3 gets a little bit more into, because we don't know much about it right now. We know a few things, but it's not, you know, absolutely everything. Okay, so we've got a huge command collection there. But we have Dwarf Woodlands, and I keep pressing X because that's how you land in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. But in this game you gotta land with triangles, so I'm dashing everywhere and I'm pressing X to land when that's the dash button. It's so fucking weird. Every other game has it as X. But it's going back to like the Japanese style where it's like triangle and circle. Like circle, yeah, is, except X is, you know, decline. But it's weird. It's kind of dumb.
Wow.
So yeah, so we started a different world. I think Terra started in Once Upon a Dream. I think it's what the world was called, the Cinderella world. And we start in Dwarf Woodlands with Ventus. I'm so used to this music because I play Union Cross a lot, and I've had missions in Dwarf Woodlands and that sort of thing, and I don't know why I keep going like that. Like, for some reason my left analog stick goes a bit wonky, and it makes my character walk to the left all the time when I'm just like, when I'm standing still and I'm walking left very slowly, that's my analog stick supposedly being straight is not really straight, it's controlling my other character. So yeah, so Arrow is actually more of an offensive magic in this game, which is weird because, like I said, it was defensive in Kingdom Hearts 1, and I don't mind if that comes back. Like, have like Arrow or maybe another like magic like Reflect. I don't think maybe as broken as Reflect, because Reflect was pretty broken in Kingdom Hearts 2, especially if you knew how it worked properly. And like Reflect Ra and Reflect Gar were definitely better versions of it. It's like it's kind of like Balloon, but it's not really like as bad as broken, is what I mean. So we have Strike Raid. So yeah, we have a few basic combos which Sora kind of adopts in later games. Like we have Quick Blitz, we have Strike Raid, we have things like that all over the place. Okay. Little men. Okay, so he doesn't technically know they're dwarfs yet. There is a treasure chest up there. I can see it. Can I get up there? That's the question. I should be able to. Either that or I'm seeing things like a hill on the background. Like the Unversity are kind of basic in design, which kind of sucks because I wish they were a bit more fleshed out. But a lot of them are basic, and they're not really as susceptible as like the Heartless or the Nobodies to damage. Like they don't get tossed back a lot, which is kind of weird. Like they do when you like do like a combo finisher, but like every single hit with like the Heartless and the Nobodies, you can kind of feel.
Who are you?
I'm Ventus. Call me Vin. A diamond thief. Take cover, you fools!
David.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
You didn't? Oh, you mean you're not here for our diamonds?
That's not nice. Treating me like some kind of bad guy. I'm just trying to find a friend. His name is Terra. He's dressed kind of like me, about yay tall.
Sounds like a tall tale to me. Go on, get.
We don't know any Terra.
Please, could you come over here? I just want to talk.
Don't fall for it. Stay where you are.
God damn it, Grumpy.
All right. Then we'll do this the hard way.
Is this a chasing game? I'm trying to remember if this is a chasing game or not. We have balloon sticker. And Dopey really doesn't say anything. Like he's just there. But yeah, like I said, like I've been playing a lot of Union Cross, and of course, songs like this are in all over the game, and it kind of sucks just due to the fact that it's like I've heard this soundtrack so much, and there's some tracks that are good, and there's some tracks that are not that great in terms of Birth by Sleep. Like, there's some good songs, and there's some songs, some that I'm indifferent to. Yeah, as of today, I think it's 13 days until Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. I think it's 29th actually comes out in the West. It comes out the 25th in Japan, which of course it does. Because Japan always like their exclusive release dates of Kingdom Hearts. And especially they're really loving the fact that they're getting Kingdom Hearts 3 like 4 days early. Yeah, if it's the hide and seek mini game like Winnie the Pooh. Man, at least we don't have a time limit for this one. Oh, we have Unversity here too. They just seem like an after effect, like something like Arrow. Like you could see the smaller and sometimes even the larger Unversed getting tossed around and that sort of thing. See, they don't really like they stay in place, but they don't really like. There's the head rock back when they get hit by the strike raid, but they don't actually like full on get tossed back. Oh, I thought you could move with it. Maybe you'll be able to do that with Aurora and Aurora. Then we have Fever Pitch, which, oh goddamn, like just. Like, I love. Why does it only do so minimal damage? Like, what the fuck? Fuck you, Grumpy. So we have Sneezy over here. And that is not me just having like a negative connotation to him. That's actually what his name is. For those of you that haven't watched Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That's actually what his name is. So let's actually get this. Oh god. Okay, I've just seen that frame rate drop. Which is weird because this is a PS3 version of a PSP game. There shouldn't be like slowdown. But then again, it is the PS3 version of 2.5, so. And yeah, like that trail can really devastate when you're in close. I think it's mid-afternoon outside, Sleepy. I'm sure you would know that already. Unless you weren't paying attention while you were marching. Okay, so Payback Raid is basically like, okay, I can't actually quit that yet. I just love the little, I was gonna say Harlows, but it's Unverse. They get tossed around with arrow. They're like, oh my god, where am I going? But yeah, I'm liking Ventus. Unfortunately, the damage is not that big. Like, I forgot how much you have to absolutely hit everything with Ventus. Like, it is... Like, you've really got to hit things when it comes to... Like, you've really got to hit things with Ventus. Because he doesn't do, like, high damage output. I mean, he gets better, but, like, especially at the start, from what I heard, he's not really too great when he starts up. But yeah, we have all these other boxes, which I'm guessing if we hit the Unverse come out. And I think we're like at the end of the whole thing, so... Oh god! I was gonna say, I hope I don't get oh, you can get combo by that thing, god damn it. At least it doesn't do like high damage. Did I hit the other box? Yeah, I hit the other box. Oops. And then you got Happy and Bashful. Bashful's the other. I was trying to think which one was left, and that's the only one that's left. I mean, Strike Rider is really putting in some work. What? That didn't do anything? God damn it. See, that's my control stick doing that. Yeah, I got it. Before it went in the portal. Look at that. Oh gosh. So bashful. God damn it, Bashful. You're so great.
I'm no thief.
Ah, that's what they all say. Well, we're on to you.
Fine, I get it. You want me to leave, I'll leave. Oh, but can you tell me where I can find some other people around here?
There's a castle beyond the chorus. I mean the forest.
Got it.
Chorus.
Well,
how the fuck... I know that's Doc's thing of muddling up, like, words, but how do you get chorus and forest wrong? It's like, it's not even like a half rhyme, it's like a quarter rhyme. That's it. I know that's not a thing, but still. But yeah, I'm gonna save here and actually just leave it. I think actually we're gonna leave it here with Ventus. So what are my impressions of Ventus as compared to Terra? The damage output kind of sucks, I will admit. I think the combo ability with Ventus is great, but I don't, like, he has some good combos. Doesn't start out with too many spells and stuff like that. And his movement capability is definitely a lot better than Terra. Like, he can move a lot faster than Terra can, because goddamn Terra was, that was one thing that was kind of wrong with Terra, was that he moved pretty slowly. But yeah, the combo thing I think is going to be like the combo ability is great, but the damage output I think is the thing that's kind of putting me off of Ventus right now. Like, that's the only problem really. I mean, that hide and seek mini game wasn't really that great, so it's not really kind of a great start. But yeah, I don't think that like Ventus is bad or anything. It's just kind of weird, you know. Like, I think more of the story, I will play more of the story when it comes to Ventus, and eventually when I do my video for Aqua, because I will probably be doing these pretty close together, like both these playthroughs, just to get both of them finished, because I just feel like that would be a lot better, because Kingdom Hearts, like I said, Kingdom Hearts 3 is like, at the time of this recording, it's 16th, so it's like 13 days away. 13, I didn't actually intentionally do this on purpose. Like, for those of you that don't know, 13 is a big part of Kingdom Hearts in terms of like Nomura and Kingdom Hearts, like the number 13 and Kingdom Hearts are kind of synonymous with each other. There's a lot of the number 13 used in references and that sort of thing in terms of Kingdom Hearts. Organization 13 is definitely one of them, and there's quite a few other things that is like, oh yeah, number 13. It's like, fuck. Fuck this. But yeah, I don't think that the Ventus is bad. I think it is good, but I hope he gets a lot better with time when playing this game, because I know that Aqua is proficient in magic, not so much with striking. So that's gonna be kind of weird as well. But yeah, I think that it's good. So I think I really want to play more, but that'll come with time. So with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching my first campaign impressions video of Ventus' story in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. This has been Mario Man 10,100. You guys have a great day or night, and of course, take care.